everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch, where I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements for all occasions. Thank you so much guys for all your wonderful messages last night. I did answer some of them this morning as well. So I've been to the doctors. This is my update. He wants me to go to the hospital. He's messed around with my arm to see, and he wants me to go to the hospital for an x-ray, and then once I've had the x-ray he would like me to go for physio, and he's also gave me some extra strong painkillers, so and which I've got to take 4 times a day. So I'll probably be sleeping. I haven't taken it yet. I shall start taking them tomorrow. I like to take them instead of halfway through the day, you know, the beginning of the morning, and start my course of the medication then. So I've tried to ring up the hospital. You guys in the UK know what it's like to get in contact with the department that you wish to talk to. I was on hold for about 40 minutes and then the phone just went dead on me. So I'm not ringing back, not just yet. I thought I've got to come and do a video. I can't not do a video. So here I am. So today I'm going to just do a small little hanging basket. Well, not wall basket. You know, for if you'd like something in your home instead of outdoors, and you would like it, or maybe you could have it on your balcony if you live in a block of flats or a high rise, or I don't know what you call them in other places. And it's really just tiny. I got it from IKEA last year. I got this, so I don't, well, I got about 4, so I'm not sure if they've got them in, guys, but you can have a look. They're only the widest point 6 inches at the top by 4 inches. So, and I've just stuck a piece of foam in. You can glue it in, and I've put a tie or cable tie around it. I don't think it's really doing much good, if I'm being quite honest. So I may have to glue it in instead. It's not really holding, because when I pulled on the cable tie, it pulled it forward from the back, or you know, backwards at the front, and made it all misshaped. So I've just loosened it. In fact, I'm going to just take it out. It just looks terrible. So that's what we're going to do. So it is freestanding in here, so I will place a bit of glue on the bottom. Oh no, was it IKEA? One moment, there's a tag here. Oh, that hurt then. JYSK, sorry guys, JYSK, if you know it and you've got one near you. I got it from there, so there's no price on, I can't remember, but they're only little. So I thought if you want one in your kitchen, your hallway, or maybe in your bedroom, or in your bathroom, or you know, your washroom, anywhere like that. I've cut down a block of foam, and I cut it down to 6 inches as well, and I placed it in. Again, I haven't got my glue gun on, it's over there, so I'm gonna just place a bit of glue on the bottom, underneath on the wreath wrap that I've covered the foam in, and I'm just going to stick it in. I'm just going to hold it. There we go, that will do. Right, now this is a spare of the moment colours, guys. I just gathered a few. I'm sat looking at some others what may look nice in it as well, but it was just something I grabbed at the very last minute. I'm not trying to rush, you know, I just need to, once I've done my tutorial, ring the hospital back. So they can do the x-ray to see. I knew my doctor was going to send me there, so I don't know even why I went to see him. But you can't go in the UK, you can't go to the hospital, and obviously unless it's emergency, without a doctor's consent, basically for something not as important. You can't just turn up, you have to have an appointment. Obviously if it's A&E, you know, accident and emergency or anything like that, understandably you just go in. Well, the ambulance would take you in. So right, I've got some white seed heads. I was doing an order yesterday for a lady, and these were the last of the seed heads, so I thought I may use these in as well for today. I've just took, I couldn't quite reach my, because I've got a lot of vine, my ivy, so I've just taken this, what I could chop off, this piece with 2 little bits hanging. So I may stick that in like that and let those hang down like so. So I've got the ivy, but I did manage to reach, or pull should I say, from the bottom, my hanging eucalyptus. Now this is a little bit, I use this in my hanging baskets and I do like it because it is quite full, it's not very thin. I've seen some people who've used maybe ivy or eucalyptus and it's just one strand. You know, that's fine if that's what you like to use, but personally I like to see something that's quite full and not so, I don't know what the word is, empty probably. So I like to see that, so that I've got down as well. Now where's the other? I have got out, now this is a great big bunch that I cut down from a load of stems. So, because I'd run out, so I went and chopped a load more. So I have got my conifer, but at the same time I have got this fern, the solid leaf fern. There's another name for it and I can't quite remember, but I may use that as well. It's a rubbery texture, this. It's not like the conifer, but it is a lovely rubbery texture, and you can bend it however you wish. So that's good. I also have got, I've took a couple of, about 4 stems out of my weeping willow. I thought I may hang a bit of that over the side as well, just to give it a little bit of a different texture amongst the eucalyptus. Now these are a few of my oddments of boxwood, longleaf boxwood, yes. So I've got those out. I've also got out the orange leaves as well, because I'm not sure whether I want to place this in. These are very glossy. They really are very, very glossy. But I've got those as well. I'm not sure whether I want to add those in, whether they may be too big. But again, we'll see as we go along. Now I have got these berries out now, guys. I got these from Temu, and they are an adorable colour. You will agree, you will agree. Here we go. I'll show you up close. Now, aren't they divine? Look at the shades and different tones, bits of pink, lilac, green, and I think they are beautiful. So now I've seen, because again I only ordered 5 stems of them, but now I've got them, I will order some more, because, and they are extremely, they feel lifelike. They really do. When I got them, I was sat stroking them. I couldn't believe how realistic they felt. So we've got those. Now, for our roses, again, I got these off Temu, guys. Very, very, very realistic. You only get 1, 2, 3, 6 stems with 2 heads on, a bud and a bigger stem. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? And they are so realistic as well. That's the view, and they are from Temu. That's what you get on one stem, a bud and a flower, what's virtually open, so, or nearly open. And I think they would be lovely for an autumnal theme. Absolutely beautiful. And a wedding. I've also got, I had the white ones out yesterday. They are, as I thought they were, cherry blossoms. So I don't know why I've placed them in the bucket of orchids or philodendrons, if that's how you pronounce it. So they are pink ones. So I want to place in the dark with the light. And I thought they would look beautiful. And with the berries having the shade of pink in them as well. And amongst them, I've got a bit of white, little florals I'd like to place in as well. So that is how I grabbed them in the bucket as I was going along, thinking that would look nice. Place them. If they didn't look nice, I'd just place them back in the bucket. So there's not really much preparation today, guys, unfortunately. Usually I like to prep. So if I just bring all the greenery up here. There's certain movements I can do with my arm. The doctor was amazed how he couldn't understand how I could bring my arm forward like this and then bring it to the side like that. But as soon as I do that with my arm like this, I can't lift it. I just can't lift it. And he just couldn't understand why, hence the reason I'm going for an x-ray. Right, I'm just going to bring the camera down a little. I may do a bow, I'm not sure. We'll see as we go along. So let's just slightly bring the camera. Let me just, I can't see on the camera where the basket is. There. The noise in the background is my heater, guys, because I'm just trying to warm the room up before we started. Right, let me just try a few of our weeping willow. Gosh, I went through a stage where I had lots of this. I've cut away at this one, so and just for little things like that, spread it apart, just give it a bend so it leans over your basket like that. I may actually just place that, bring that one round a little bit and just play around with them and have fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So let me just straighten, get these little sharp bits off that I've chopped off another stem. I've shortened the stem as well. So I'm going to place that. Let's swap hands. I'm going to get my hole puncher out and all because I doubled up on the wreath wrap just to be on the safe side. Let's just give it a, there we go, bit of a helping hand. That's better. So you've got it just hanging over like that. Again, that one's got a wire in it, so you could bring that off to the side. These other little sprigs haven't. So you could just play around with it and have fun. So again, I don't want too many of those. What have I done with? Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. Push them there. I can't find the stem. Now, with the eucalyptus, I've got a band on this and I think there's only one stem. Now I don't know whether to use the whole lot because with it only being a tiny basket, yeah, there's that really long one there I may take off. It's still got wire right at the top, so I could use it for another project. So we'll take that one off. Let's just have a look. With the hanging baskets, I do tend to, little baskets like this, even hanging baskets I have from there, I do look to see the length of it because I don't want it looking odd. Now, can I pull? Yes. So I'll place. I'm going to pull some of these off of the end. Where is it? Yeah. Now I'm going to place picks on those. I don't want it very long because again, it's only tiny. So we're going to place that in there, in front of the weeping willow. And again, do the same thing, just play around with it until you're happy how it's sitting. I like to, you know, get the leaves to sit forward. It's just my personal preference. On some things, you know, I don't mind. So I'm making sure I bring one around the side, at least two around the front, and one around the other side, so it's flowing all the way around. So we'll save those. In fact, I'll use that rubber band here. I probably dropped it on the floor. Place up there. Now what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to bring one right up the front area here, and I'm going down as far as the next leaf that comes, that is at the bottom, well, the very bottom leaf on the stem. And I'm going to bring that, and I'm bringing these two around the front. Again, just making sure it's nice and full, and you mix a bit up with each other as well if you know, if that's what you like to do. Bend them within each other. So let's save those. I think they may be too big. Right, I'm gonna just add, let's add one of these in to start with. I want to, well, to have a look. Yeah, I'm gonna put a solid leaf in. I do like to have some, you know, the solid leaves as well as the airy ones. And place that at the back there, and I can twist and bend it so it doesn't look like it's just sticking up. I'm just playing around, and again, if you think about when you've got either a little plant pot at home with a couple of plants in it, how they grow together. Some leaves go forwards, some go backwards. Try to mimic that sort of a look. Oh my goodness, I can't get it on. Bring some around the front as well. You could even bring a little one there, or bring a little one in the center. I'm going to bring this a little one, it is different size, so I'm going to just have that hanging through. And then placing one on the corner and just slightly bending it over. I've got a longer one here, so let's get the big one in, the big daddy. And again, place that one just in there. I've got a tiny one here again. So what I'm going to do with that, and I'm just going to sit it like that, or I may just offset it, in fact. Right, we don't need no more of those. I'm going to get a few conifer. Bring those in between here. Bring some out from the side, bend the central stem down, do it on the opposite side. Oops, a daisy. I'm going to bring some on the top. Oops. I'll hold back with a few of those just in case again I'd like to reuse a few. Before I go any further, I want to place in, I've got one left here guys, so I'm going to use that right at the front. This is from the other bunch that I had. So I'm going to place that right at the front. Oh yeah, it's got wrath here. I can pull one out. So I'm going to have one for the height at the back, something up to around that height. I don't want it, you know, like so. So I'm going to snip off and just have it to around, you know, this height at the top. You could have them as like a cluster. I think something's bothering me around the front. I don't know whether it's that. Yeah. You could have them as like a cluster. You can either have them around here like so, or have some, one on the each corner, one here, one here. I'll have it there. What I want to do is have one, oops, if I just cut it. So there's optional spacings or placements, should I say. I want one here. I want it slightly lower than the one at the back, but not as low as the one at the front. So I've got them there, and then I want one either side. So let's just cut those. These are beautiful. I think they do them in different colours as well. But I went for these because it was these that hit me in the face and looked quite striking. And I thought, oh, I've got to have those. I'm going to treat myself, that's what I thought. Some lovely roses. Now I've got two left. I'm just let me just see. In fact, I'm going to bring them hanging down bend the stem a little. I'm going to bring them in here at the bottom, so I can bring them down here as well. This could be also, you know, good to be outdoors. It doesn't have to be indoors, even though some people with smaller ones like them indoors. I don't mind. Is that my husband? So if I just have, I think that one wants to go in a little bit more. Let me pull it out, guys, and pierce and all, just to give it that helping hand. Got to look for it now. Lift that up. There we go. There we go. So we've got that there like that, and I'm going to do one at the opposite side as well. Oops, oh my goodness, they make me jump. One moment, guys. Hello? Oh, hello. Sorry about that, guys. It was my delivery lady, the lady who's really nice. Well, they're all nice. They're all very friendly bunch. Right, so let's place one in here. I don't even know what I've ordered. So let's just put that one in there as well. And again, just bend them around. So we've got them like so. If you want a bit of weight in the basket, either put sand in, but put your sand in a little like sandwich bag, or you know, a little plastic bag, or in a bit of cling film, or you could put a few pebbles in as well, just to give that, even though it's going on the you know, on the wall, if it's, especially if it's going outside, just to give it that weight, that the, if it blowing with wind, that the wind doesn't, you know, blow it off, because it's quite light. Right, let's try these. These are pretty. I like anything delicate, me. Anything's, you know, just dreamy and delicate. You know, little flowers. I don't know, you know, pretty, like, you know, like the cosmos and things like that. Airy stems and things where they've not got too much foliage on. Things like that I like. So, with these, I'm going to place at the side of the rose at the back, but coming, just, I'm going to bend them over slightly because I want it to droop over a bit like a dome shape. So, we're going to do that. So instead of just sticking it vertical, go in at an angle, and it will just droop over, and that does, you know, help tremendously. and that is now drooped over without me having to just, you know, bend away with it. So I'm sticking it in at an angle, a diagonal angle. I'm not very good left-handed. I don't know if you've noticed. And I've got another one. I'm going to cut this a little shorter. I'm going to bring one of these down here before I carry on and placing more in. I'm just going to bring it down there, make it look really pretty. I'm not going to use any more. I don't want to overload it, so to speak. See, this has only just got one leaf on, and this is what I like, things like that, very airy. So because we've got the red roses all scattered around, I want to break these up. I don't want it just, because when I've looked, just turned it and looked, immediately I'm focusing on the red. I'm not even looking at the pink. It's the red because they're so deep as well, and there's plenty of them. So what I'm doing is I'm wanting to break it up by placing, let me do it with this hand, by placing some of the pink around the center as well. And I could bring a bit of pink out from the side with this, just so it just, you know, helps to break that up. That's if you know, you'd like to go and do that. I could even, if I wish, brought a pink one actually above the red at the back and place that there as well, just to take that deepness off of the red. So I may need another stem. So let's have a look. So I'm going to place in that in the center, as you can see. Let's take that prong off. I don't want it too high. And I'm going to place the other one on the opposite side. Again, I'm going in at an angle. I don't want it vertical. Get some of those. I'm going to need another one. Just take two off of this one. And then I'm going to bring two down here. So then we've got just as much scattered around as what we have with the deep roses. So then now we're taking away that eye view, what, you know, immediately focuses onto the roses by placing these around all your roses. Bring that one down there. So that's what we have at the moment, just like that. Let me just bend that behind a bit more. So I've got, let me look at the berries. I don't want to be placing in too much of the berries. See, I've had a look if you could pull these off. Oh, one moment. Oh my gosh. Oh, but the wire's not that long, but you can pull them off and have them in oh, oh, guys. So because you've got 2 pieces of wire, if I can get them open, let's open them from the bottom. 2 pieces of wire on these. I'm going to get a pick, dip it in the glue, place the glue on the top, and wrap the wire around. And then I'm going to do the same with the other one. I go one way with one wire and then the opposite way with the other one. So now I've got a little pick. Oh, let's get the others. Let's get the others. I've got a bit of grass or foliage. I thought you couldn't get them off. They looked like they was in a big cluster. How fabulous. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get 5. You can make 5 little picks out of it. Let me just untwine that. 3, 4. Oh, so I'm going again on this bit. It's just like having a wooden pick really, but it's the berries that are supplying you with the wire to wrap around. Fabulous. So you can see there's a thicker part there of the berry, and that's where I'm placing the top of my pick. And then I'm going round one way because there's 2 pieces of wire, and then I'm going the opposite way with the other one. But I'm working my way up to the top, just underneath the berries with the wire. I'm not going down the stem. So we can dot those around. Sometimes, I mean, I do like to see clusters of berries, but mainly when I'm, you're using bigger headed flowers. They look lovely when you're doing it like that, because you need something with bigger head, in my opinion, to add a bigger cluster of berries. But when it's just little flowers, a big cluster again will draw your eye. Last one. So now I'm going to bring at the side of the rose here. The berries, as you can see them there, just here. Oh, you have to just and bend them forward slightly as well, just so you get to see them. Now I'm going to bring some just from the side where the pink is here. Around here. And then I've got the one left here. I'm going to just bring below here. I want to just take a little bit of it down there too. Again, take it all around. Where the red rose is down here. I need something. So we don't need no more of those. We've got the white flowers, wild flowers, and I'm not going to use the orange leaf dyes because that is a bit too big. I may use some of those, but we've got the seeds as well. So let's just see with some of the, I don't know why I bought 6 stems out. I just don't know. Once. Now you get 3 sprigs on your stem, so I'm gonna cut these off individually. I don't know, I don't need that. I'm gonna stick it in. Along with that as well. So which is the longest? So I'm looking for the longest stem. It'll be that one in the middle. And I'm going to take that to the around the back as well. Here. So you've got the white. So I'm bringing in all the different colours of flowers that we're using in the centre at the top as well. So we'll take that there. Again, I'm going in at an angle. Just take it in a little bit more. I'm going to pull that one off because we don't need that on the bottom. And then I'm going to do the opposite side. As well. And these are going to just be used as like whimsy bits, whimsical bits. And I'm going to bring some down the bottom because there's a gap at the bottom just under here. I need some floral just at the bottom down here. And the same on the opposite side. Need a bit of white down there. Right, so I'll cut this into two. And I'm going to place one in directly in the center. And I've got the little one that I'm going to take down in the center at the bottom as well. So I'm going to just lift you may not really be able to see it, so let's pop it through. Spare piece of foliage. Right, I don't need those. That's that. And then finally, I want to add some seeds. Now I'm gonna bring let me I think I definitely need some around here. Oh, I've just pulled one of the flowers off. Silly me. Which one was it? I'm going to take this bit off, guys, because that's bothering me. And so is that. It's a bit too... making it a little bit, slightly bit too messy for me. So I'm just gonna for that reason. Now I'll place the seeds there. instead. A long glue string all wrapped around my hand. Right, I've got it like that at the moment. I know around the back, I'm going to place in while you're looking at it. I'm just going to fill in the back. Again, as you know me guys, I know it's going on the wall. I know that. But I have to place in something just to cover it. Even if, because this is going on the wall and it's not going to be seen. If it was on a cabinet or something like that, then I'd place floral behind. But because it's actually on a wall and it's, you know, not going anywhere else, then I'm just going to be placing foliage at the back. Just to fill up this little bit of area. So we'll get those in. We'll add these little bits that we've got as well from, let me cut that at an angle. So I'm just finishing off for now with the odd piece. I don't want no more conifer. So they can go on the floor. I'll take a few little pieces out of here and fill in those gaps as well on the back with the boxwood. I don't want the big pieces. So I've just basically covered the back. I'm going to bring, I'm going to bring those seed heads up at the top, right at the top. So I'm going to place those here. That's where I'd like these to be. keep pushing that one down. Just gonna fluff up. Now I can't, I'm gonna just bring a bit of that in there while I'm thinking of it. Just to cover that up a bit. And then this final seed head. We'll bring it down the bottom. We'll have it at the bottom, guys. And I'm going to just bring I can get it in. There we go. So that is what we have done today for our little tutorial, just for an indoor little basket arrangement for the upcoming spring and summertime, just to go on your wall again in your entrance hallway, or even in your summer house outside if you like. You could, I mean, you can have it outside, in your living room, in your kitchen, dining area, dining room area, anywhere really in the house. And plus as well, if you in the summertime and you think you want to take it outside, you can just lift it out from your house, take it on the garden, because it has got a hook on it, and you can attach it outdoors and get the joy of it also outdoors as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry it's not an extremely long video, and it's, you know, I quite like that. I might make one for my garden this year. Yeah, and I think I'll get those roses as well again. I'm definitely going to buy more. But yes, I need to get in contact with the hospital, so I've got to sort of like, I had to do something smaller, on a smaller scale today, so I can make an appointment. And you know, guys, especially in the UK, how long you can be on hold for trying to get through. And then you have to ring back and ring back. So I don't know how. It could be 2 hours or more. So I needed, you know, I didn't want to let you guys down. So I thought, I stopped what I was doing, and I thought, let's get a video done first. So that's what I did. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. And I hope that if you've got a little basket, it doesn't have to be a basket. Excuse me, it could be anything like a little metal container that you could punch an hole in it and put some twine through it, or rope, and hang it onto something, or, you know, have a plant pot arrangement, you know, anything like that, just to go in the corner of your room, in your house, or in your window. This could go in the window. If you have it in the window, then personally I would bring a bit of floral around the back as well. But I've made this one to sort of like just go on the wall, in the home, or out. Well, we'll say outside or inside. It, you know, to your preference. So again, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you've got a little container or something, give it a go in your favourite colours or colours for somebody you love, and have a wonderful time doing it, guys. So please subscribe, share and like to the world, to everybody who you know, to all your friends, family, doctors, dentists. Sounds like I'm begging. So, but have a wonderful time and a great day. I will see you tomorrow, and I'm going to have a think today, something, if I could do something different. If you've got any requests, guys, you know, give us a little message and give us a you know, say what sort of a request you'd like me to do, and if I've got the things in stock, then I'll do something. So have a great day. God bless. Take care. Good health. And if it's cold where you are, guys, wrap up warm and safe. Right. I love you all. Keep your comments coming and have a fabulous day. So again, what's my word? Please subscribe, share and like. Please. It really does help. So, and I'll see you all tomorrow. God bless. Bye for now. Let's just get a little closer, guys. And I'll show you those roses. Really beautiful. Let's look at those. Are the rich dark colour, and they've even got like veins along the petals, look here. Oh, I've got glue on my finger. Let me just get that glue off. But yeah, they're you can see the veins, look, where it looks like it's, you know, a bit ruffled or crumbled, but it's the veins on the petals. And then you have the buds as well. How beautiful. And then beautiful berries. Excuse me. And then you have your little flowers, look, aren't they pretty? And then you have your cherry blossom, a bit of ivy, your seed heads, some weeping willow, your solid fern leaf, and it's got another name, guys, I'm not sure at the moment, I'll have to have a look. Your conifer and your eucalyptus with a hint of pinky red colour in. So I hope you enjoyed that. Have a wonderful time, guys, and give it a go, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.